Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Waffle with Luke and Memphis. In today's episode, we are talking about a topic that has been on my mind for a while, and probably Memphis's as well, and probably yours too. And that is, where have the Wyatt Six been? Um, they've not been on TV for a good many months now. Obviously, the reports of Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas being injured. Obviously, we don't know how. Well, obviously, it must be true if he's not there, but I think there's still four of the members. You could still use them. But yeah, what are your thoughts, Memphis?
Well, if he is injured, he doesn't have to wrestle.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? If he's injured, you can just sort of have him do the creepy promos and have him on the Titantron with the rest of the group still wrestling, and it'd be fine. But I don't know. It's
Yeah,
a bit weird. They've brought him, had this huge, like a huge moment, put him in a bit of a mid feud with Chad Gable. It's a nice way to start it off, but I thought they could have done better. Nothing against Chad Gable. I just thought it was a bit of a weird decision.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was gonna say it's been 10 months since their return or their debut. And obviously it's I thought they would have been utilized a lot better. Obviously they had the match with American Made. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
But obviously since then they've not done anything. I think Raw is lacking obviously Raw is better than SmackDown at the minute.
that's not saying Raw's good though.
But that's not saying Raw's good. But I think Raw or SmackDown could do with the Wyatt Six because it's a faction that is definitely unique. We have not seen not really anything like this before. Obviously, it's been a while since we've seen them. But the one thing I will say, and I do think, I think Triple H struggles to book them
Yeah,
because I don't really
no,
think he wants to put titles on them.
yeah, they're a little supernatural, aren't they? So they can't.
Yeah,
It seems a bit like too much to put a title on them to an extent. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. I think. I think it's kind of how Bray was because he was more of a supernatural character as well.
Yeah, but he looked so good with the belt
Yeah, he did.
as the Fiend as well as the
Yeah,
Fiend. I don't know.
but yeah, as I say, I think Raw and SmackDown, either one of them could do with them. They are interesting. Obviously, a lot of people are interested in them as well. It's not like oh they're not there kind of thing. They're not on TV. Oh well. People genuinely miss these characters. People were
Yeah,
genuinely invested in you know what they would do pretty much. And
yeah.
obviously, you look at the YouTube views as well. Their debut back, 3.7 million views. Where's another one? The Wyatt Six delivering a package to Michael Cole, 1 million views.
hmm
Uh,
And it was cool. It was different. That was the thing, though. It was very different. You've never seen someone come out and give a VCR
yeah,
to a commentator to then say play it.
yeah, and that video got six. Well, it's on 661,000 views.
Mhm.
It, and obviously, the Wyatt Six unmasking for the first time, 1.1 million views. This stuff works. People were genuinely interested in them, and then all of a sudden they're just not there anymore.
Yeah, it's it's a weird one because
It is.
like we said, if Bo Dallas is injured, okay, fine, you can still have him there unless he's physically if unless it's like a leg break or something like it's obvious that he's injured and he can't like just sit there on a rocking chair or something like that.
Yeah.
I just think, yeah, I don't know. It's annoying to say the least.
Yeah, because as you know, as I've said, um, SmackDown or Raw are missing something, especially SmackDown more because that show being 3 hours, it is pretty much a snooze fest.
Yeah, it drags.
And even this, the full match, Wyatt Six versus Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. The three men wrestling, Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, and Joe Gacy. Howdy wasn't even wrestling in that match.
Yeah,
Why can't you just use them three?
exactly.
And then you've got Nikki Cross to add to that as well. And obviously Alexa
Yeah,
Bliss has just come back. So there's an
yeah.
easy story to tell.
There's an easy story to tell with LA Knight. That was the last person Bray feuded with.
It was.
That's what I thought would have made sense to go next because they
Maybe.
got transferred to SmackDown, didn't they? And I thought, well, who else is on SmackDown? LA Knight. So I
Yeah.
thought that made sense, but maybe that is next, and we just have to wait however long it's been, like 6 months for it.
Yeah, it's been a very long time. I think it's been longer than 6 months, you know. Their match with American Made 9 months ago, this was. And that's got 1.3 million views.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's difficult. It really is.
I just if they are if Howdy is injured, you can still use the rest of them.
Yeah. That tag match was a prime example.
Yeah,
Some of the stuff Gacy and Loomis were doing was so good.
yeah,
I really enjoyed it. I think Gacy is actually quite underrated, actually. I think he's all right.
mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, I think he's good.
But even then, like you could literally send them, you could literally have them two, or even one of them and Rowan go after the tag titles. Because
Yeah,
who wouldn't want to see the New Day get absolutely destroyed at the minute?
me. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
If it was the
okay,
WYATT Six, I'd be there for
yeah, exactly.
it.
You've got a tag team that people would, genuinely get behind that they'd want to beat the New Day because obviously New Day are meant to be heels. I don't think the heel turn's been that great, if I'm honest. I think a lot of people agree as well. I think it could have
Yeah,
been a lot better. I think the turn was good, just the payoff hasn't been
yeah. They
as good
haven't
as it
really.
could
The
have
thing
been.
is, they didn't do much until Mania. Until like
Yeah,
2 weeks before Mania, they didn't do anything with it.
yeah,
But yeah, I
but
think it's a weird one, isn't it? Really.
yeah, but there's something right there. A tag team that people are interested in, and a faction that people are interested in and want to get behind. You know, have them go after the tag titles. Even this Seth and Bron Breakker faction.
Yeah,
What would their reactions be if, the Wyatt Six went after them? There's a lot of interesting things
yeah, exactly.
that they could do. Even their merch sales were through the roof as well.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to remember
It's
that as well.
I don't know.
It's
It's
just one of them because it was genuinely working, and I think they had something, and well, they still have something, but you
it's
know,
just they've still got that. What's the word I'm looking for? Um,
excitement.
yeah, that's the word. I think they've still got that, but they're just not about. And I think it's just building to another return where we're going to be like, okay, they're just going to do the same thing again, and then will they go missing this time or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I hope when they do come back, they have good creative for them. I really do.
yeah, I don't want to rush them back. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
But
But
it's a weird one, isn't it?
it is weird.
If Dallas isn't injured, then
If he's not injured at the minute, there's no excuse not to have him on the show, in my opinion.
yeah,
Because you saw the unseen trailer as well, and one of the matches at WrestleMania was it said Wyatt Six versus Judgment Day on the board, didn't it?
yeah, that would have been so good.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, if Howdy's injured, I guess it makes sense because obviously it would have been the four or the five versus five, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Because obviously you would have had to take one of Liv or Raquel out, but I'm guessing they would have defended the tag titles against probably Nikki and Alexa.
there we go.
Everything just makes sense.
Mhm.
So
Maybe it made too much sense, and WWE were like, no, we can't do it.
yeah, As I've reiterated, there's a genuine fandom. There's a fan base behind them that are genuinely interested in what they want to in what they are doing and what they
Yeah,
want them to do. So, in my opinion, I just think if people are that interested to see this fact, because it genuinely was their debut had so much hype around it, had
yeah.
so much excitement around it, and then whatever's happened now. But yeah, I think that's
It's a weird one, isn't it?
it is a weird one, and I think until their return, um,
You'll never know.
we'll never know. Yeah, but yeah, we'll end it there. Obviously, it's a bit of a short one, but we will do more Wyatt Six videos if people are interested in them. Obviously, one of the main ones that we could do is how we would book the Wyatt Six upon their return, which I think would be decent.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that'd be good.
yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow the TikTok as well, and all that stuff. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one, which will be our Forbidden Door matches that we would like to see at the O2 this year.